Second part is now in session. In this part, I'm going to be showing all the media I've gotten within the month of January, including some of the stuff I got on Boxing Day. There's going to be literally no speaking in this video whatsoever, because if I were to point out everything about these, we would be here for over an hour. First, I'm going to start off with the media that my parents bought over at ID Shop. With these being season sets. The first few being season sets of All in the Family, since my parents really like this show. Of course, Rob Reiner starred in this show as Meathead, which, may he rest in peace. Here's the 5th season. I'm not sure if these are all the seasons of the show, but whatever. And these next 6 are season sets of the Golden Girls. The only reason these are in the collection is because my mom's a big fan of this show. This one has a piece inside the case. Let me take that out, actually. Oh no, it's the holder. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Unfortunately, didn't have the 5th season, so yeah, it is what it is. Here's the 7th and final season. The show originally aired on ABC in the US. It was originally produced by Touchstone Television. TriStar Pictures movie. This one I already have on DVD, but this one's going to be a backup copy. I did over to this on Canada V. Recipes to Christopher Reeve, aka the OG Superman. Case is a reprint with the current Universal logo, but the disc inside is the 2000 DVD with the 97 logo. This has the first 4 Superman movies, the ones with Christopher Reeve, obviously. Which these are all the original Snapper case DVDs of these movies. This one has Richard Pryor in it, which I think is pretty cool. Though it kind of made the movie stupid. And here's The Quest for Peace, often considered to be one of the worst films of all time. This one, I believe, was co-made with the Cannon Group, even though their logo is not shown on the back. And now onto the stuff that I actually bought myself personally. This one's pretty cool. Comes in this sleeve. This one has the pilot episode of Kung Fu. The show originally, I believe, aired on ABC in the US. Give me a second here while I take the disc out. All right. Not going to bother showing any of the inside artwork for these, because that'll take too much time. This movie's out of print on DVD, so I figure I'd pick it up. Actually, let me show this one first. Video we do this on much. And here's 2.5, which has unused footage from Jackass number 2. This DVD was originally purchased at Goodwill for $3, but I got this for $5 at ID Shop. Both are saison et plus pour langage vulgaire and rated R in Canada. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner, once again. Originally released by 20th Century Fox, but MGM now owns the rights to this movie. Also originally released by 20th Century Fox, but this movie is released on DVD by HBO Home Video. Originally released by IFC Midnight, but released on DVD by Entertainment One here in Canada. Since I now have this, since I also have Death Proof, I now have both of the Grindhouse movies. Originally released by Dimension Films. Rated Saison et plus pour violence and R in Canada. This DVD is co-released by CBS Fox Video, surprisingly enough. This one's a remake of the American remake to Le Film de Kita. I do know Arrow Video recently released this on 4K. Call me a Regency. Upgrade from the USA Home Entertainment DVD, which I'm now getting rid of. This one's a Criterion Collection DVD distributed in Canada by Alliance Atlantis. Although, this uses the same master as the US DVD from Criterion. This movie's out of print on DVD and does not have a Blu-ray release. Picture House movie released on DVD by Alliance Atlantis here in Canada. This is also the very first Picture House movie ever released. Orion Pictures movie. I once got this movie at a flea market last year. However, it contained the disc for 28 days later. This one has the correct movie inside, so I'm glad to finally have this back in the collection. This will replace my DVD of On Deadly Ground now, since it's included in this set. Mainly got this for Hard to Kill and Out for Justice. The discs for Out for Justice, Hard to Kill, and On Deadly Ground are the clear disc reprints. The disc for Exit Wounds is the original release, though the clear disc reprints of the latter three films have the same master as their original releases. Canon Group movie. Spelling Films movie, released on DVD by Republic Pictures. Another movie that's currently out of print on DVD and not on Blu-ray, Columbia Pictures movie. Forgot to mention, but Silent Rage is also a Columbia Pictures movie. New Line Cinema movie, yet another one that got an Arrow Video 4K release this month. Dimension movie, Call Me the Village Roadshow Pictures, surprisingly enough. This one's an Australian movie. This is pretty cool. I could not pass this one up, so yeah. This one has the model of the ice pick that's used in the movie. This one's 16 ans et plus pour violence et erotisme in R in Canada. Dédié to this on Super Écran. On Super Écran, this was rated 16 ans et plus pour scènes et sujets. Yet another movie that's out of print on DVD. I believe this was one of the last movies that ever aired on MPix here in Canada before it became TMN Encore. This movie would later spawn the TV show of the same name. Background noise is just my dog barking, like usual. One of two Nickelodeon movies I have in this update. This one was released when Paramount was celebrating its 90th anniversary. Close the DVD, the case doesn't close all the way, so whatever. Did you open to this on Nuvo and Much? And rest in peace, James Gandolfini, who passed away in 2013. Also, rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara, who passed away today at 71. May she rest in peace. I actually did not know she starred in this movie till now. This is the original version of Child's Play. I did open to this on Super Écran. Call Me a Shangri-La Entertainment and Image Movers. Yet another movie that's out of print on physical media. Same with this one. Originally released by Miramax. I don't collect stand-up DVDs often. I don't collect stand-up DVDs, but considering Sugar Sammy's stand-up shows are hard to find and not on YouTube, I figure I'd pick this up, and my dad's a huge fan of this comedian. If you don't know, Sugar Sammy is a French-Canadian comedian. I've seen some of his stuff on YouTube. He's pretty funny, so I figure I'd pick this up. Blockbuster date is December 10th, 2006. This one also got a 4K release recently, albeit from Kino Lorber. Fox Searchlight Pictures movie, Call Me at Paramount Pictures and MTV Films. Last DVD before we get to the Blu-rays. I borrowed this DVD at one point, but now I have this movie in the collection. This one, I believe, also might be out of print. Now onto the Blu-rays. My first MPI home video Blu-ray. Rated 16 ans et plus pour violence et horreur and R in Canada. Rated 13 ans et plus pour violence et erotisme and rated R in Canada for this one as well. Did you open this on Rewind? I borrowed this one at one point, but I now have this back in the collection at last. This one's a Warner Home Video reprint since it has that sticker. Internationally released by Disney under Buena Vista International. This is a movie that I do want to check out. Another movie I want to check out. Shout Factory Blu-ray, that's why I picked it up. This was only $20. I hear this movie is supposed to be batshit insane, so that's why I picked it up. Whatever. Seen this movie on Tubi and it was pretty good, so figure I'd pick this up and give this a rewatch at some point. These next two are the Ted movies and are both the unrated cuts. These are ones I've been wanting to get in the collection for so long now. Now I finally have them. Come on, get back in there. Get back in there. There we go. I do know there's a TV show of this, which is on Peacock in the US, but Peacock's not available here in Canada, so it's on Showcase instead. It's for Stack TV. Fox Searchlight Pictures movie. This one's 16 ans et plus, standard 16 ans et plus, and 18A. Former runner from Videotron. This is a movie that I really want to check out right here. This got nominated for 16 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. This is the most nominated film in the Academy Awards' entire history. The disc holder thing here is partially broken, but the disc still plays fine. Thank God for that. This one I got for Christmas. My very first Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. On MCC, this is rated 16 ans et plus pour violence. And I will show the inside artwork for this one. Now onto the two 4Ks I got. This was only $10, so I could not pass this up. The first Scream film to be distributed by Paramount Pictures. Since the first 4 movies were released by Dimension, Call Me a Spyglass Media Group. This is my first Paramount 4K. And now to the last 4K I got. My first Severin Films 4K Blu-ray and my third release from this company in the collection overall. The other two I have being Baskin and Birdemic Shock and Terror, which are the Blu-ray releases of those movies. Originally released in the US by Miramax, but was released on Blu-ray by Severin. This movie is now owned by Studio Canal. This one's a French movie from UGC. Forgot to pull these out, but I also got 2 CDs. This band is one of my favorites of all time. Their songs are literal bangers. Here's the last CD and piece of media for this update entirely. This album does have All Star on it. Rest in peace to Steve Harwell, who's the lead singer of this band, who passed away back in September 2023.